Hey, I'm Josh Beck. Today I wanted to talk about a little bit about reframing how we think about exercise. We've gone over a lot with past videos about mental health, stress, anxiety, things like that. Typically what I see with a lot of the people coming in, it's almost as if every answer most of the time is about, hey, I need to lose weight or gain muscle, which is a great goal to have. What ends up happening is we end up not framing how it makes us feel. So although we feel better after we get done exercise, and maybe it ends up relieving the stress, calming you down, things like that, what I typically see is that the framing and the attitude when we walk through the door to get to the gym or go for a walk, we end up putting so much pressure and stress on ourselves. Okay, and so with that said, I encourage to really reframe and to think about how we approach that. And that's one of my philosophies, is to give yourself grace. I know I end up being my own toughest critic, and essentially it's easier to give advice than it is to take it yourself. But my point is just for a little bit of a tip, is to really focus on either maybe writing something in a journal. There's so much power to putting something positive from in your head and writing it down, and to actually verbalize it too. And so when you end up doing something like that, and say for example you take that and you put it into what your goals are for exercise, the physical goals and the benefits that you were trying to achieve end up coming to fruition, just because you end up framing it and thinking about it differently. But also, it just doesn't work by saying, hey, well, I'm going to be positive today. I mean, yes, that might help, but actually going through a process. Please, if you take one thing from this, journal, put something down physically in paper. It could be just for yourself or on your phone, something that makes you feel better about yourself, that's positive. We're always about external validation from what other people are saying. It could be positive, it could be negative, but we also need to talk positive to ourselves. And so there again, this is much bigger than just exercise.